Have you ever enjoyed a bowl of yogurt, thinking it would leave you light and refreshed, only to feel bloated, gassy, or simply uncomfortable afterward? What if I told you that this superfood, often praised as a digestive hero, could turn against you when paired with the wrong foods? And here's the real surprise. Some of the most common food combinations with yogurt may actually trigger silent gut problems, especially as we age. In this video, you'll discover the 3 foods you should never mix with yogurt if you want to avoid digestive distress, and you'll also learn about 3 ideal pairings that can actually boost its gut healing power. Stay with me until the end, because these small changes can truly transform your meals, helping you feel comfortable, energized, and confident with every spoonful. Before we begin, I'd appreciate your support. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave a quick comment. Just type number 1 if you like it, or number 0 if you don't, so I know how to make future videos even better. Now, let's get started. First up, fruit, especially citrus and melons. Yogurt and fruit are often seen as the ultimate healthy duo. Walk into any supermarket and you'll find endless shelves of flavored yogurts, strawberry, blueberry, mango, and more. The colorful packaging and health claims make it look like the perfect snack. But mixing yogurt with certain fruits, particularly citrus and melons, can do more harm than good, especially for older adults with slower digestion. Why is this a problem? Citrus fruits are highly acidic. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes, pineapples, and even some berries like strawberries and raspberries can disrupt digestion when combined with yogurt. When acidic fruits mix with the dairy proteins in yogurt, the reaction often causes curdling, and this doesn't only happen in the bowl, it can happen inside your stomach too. The result is a heavy, slow-to-digest mass that often brings gas, bloating, abdominal discomfort, and a lingering sense of fullness. For older adults whose digestive enzymes may already be less efficient, this combination can worsen issues such as acid reflux and indigestion. Now, let's look at melons. Watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, and muskmelon are known for their high water and sugar content, which makes them pass quickly through the stomach into the intestines. Yogurt, on the other hand, is dense and takes longer to break down because of its protein and fat. When eaten together, melons get trapped in the slower digestion of yogurt, causing fermentation in the gut. This fermentation often produces gas, leading to bloating, cramping, and sometimes diarrhea or loose stools. Interestingly, ancient Ayurvedic medicine has long warned against mixing dairy with fruit. According to its principles, dairy is cooling and heavy, while fruits, especially citrus and melons, are warming or light. This clash can weaken the body's digestive fire, particularly in those over 50 with naturally slower digestion. Ayurveda suggests eating fruit separately from dairy to maintain balance and prevent toxins from forming in the gut. Take the story of Margaret, a 72-year-old retiree. She valued her active lifestyle and mindful eating, yet her experience showed just how powerful these food combinations can be. Every morning, Margaret enjoyed a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with fresh grapefruit slices, believing it was the perfect way to start her day. Yet, she often felt nauseous and bloated afterward, leaving her puzzled. After some reflection, she decided to replace the grapefruit with a small serving of warm, cooked apples spiced with cinnamon. Almost immediately, the bloating and nausea disappeared. She felt lighter, more comfortable, and even more energized. Margaret's story reminds us that even healthy foods can cause trouble when paired the wrong way. So, what are the better choices? Instead of citrus or melons, choose combinations that are gentler on digestion. Cooked apples or pears, warm and lightly spiced with cinnamon or nutmeg, blend beautifully with yogurt's creamy texture. They're soothing, easy to digest, and naturally sweet without straining the stomach. For a fresh fruit option, Ripe bananas are an excellent choice. They're less acidic, pair smoothly with yogurt, and are rich in potassium to support muscle and nerve health. You can also try dried fruits in moderation, like soaked raisins or chopped dates. They add sweetness and texture without the acidity of fresh fruits. By choosing these alternatives, you can enjoy yogurt's gut-healing benefits without the uncomfortable side effects, creating a meal that feels nourishing, gentle, and satisfying. Second, meat or other high-protein dishes. Yogurt itself is already a protein powerhouse. Greek yogurt alone can provide up to 10 grams of protein in just 100 grams. Pairing it with other heavy protein foods like chicken, beef, pork, lamb, fish, eggs, or even plant-based proteins such as tofu or lentils might seem like a smart way to increase protein intake. But here's the problem. This combination can overwhelm your digestive system, especially as you grow older. Digesting protein demands strong stomach acid and enzymes like pepsin to break down those complex structures into amino acids. When you load the stomach with multiple dense proteins, say yogurt alongside grilled chicken, your body must produce an excessive amount of acid just to process them. As digestion slows, food sits longer in the stomach, leading to fermentation, gas, bloating, reflux, and that heavy, sluggish feeling. And there's more. Yogurt is valuable because of its live probiotics like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, which support gut health. Yet the surge of stomach acid needed for multiple proteins can destroy many of these probiotics before they even reach your intestines. The result? Yogurt loses much of its gut-healing power, and the meal leaves you feeling weighed down instead of nourished. After age 50, the body naturally produces fewer digestive enzymes and less stomach acid, making heavy meals harder to process. Pairing yogurt with other proteins only worsens this, raising the risk of bloating, discomfort, and long-term irritation in the gut. Take Robert, a 68-year-old viewer from Wisconsin. He loved adding a spoonful of Greek yogurt to his steak dinners, thinking it made the meal healthier. But soon after, he often felt bloated, heavy, and slightly nauseous, which disrupted his evening rest. On advice, he made one simple change: eating yogurt as a mid-morning snack, or at least 2 hours after his main meal. The difference was striking. For the first time in years, he felt lighter, more comfortable, and free from digestive distress. So what's the better choice? Enjoy yogurt when your system isn't already working overtime. As a standalone snack, pair it with a sprinkle of nuts, seeds, or a drizzle of honey for a balanced boost. Another option is to combine it with a small serving of cooked oats, quinoa, or brown rice. These whole grains are easier to digest and complement yogurt's protein without straining your stomach. And remember, timing matters. If you're having a protein-heavy meal, give your body at least 2 to 3 hours before enjoying yogurt, or make it a nourishing snack earlier in the day. Think of your digestive system like a fireplace. You can't keep piling on logs and expect a clean, steady burn. By spacing out protein and pairing yogurt with lighter foods, you give your body the chance to process it properly and preserve its benefits. Now, let's talk about the third mistake: pairing yogurt with spicy or fried foods. These dishes are loved for their bold flavors and rich textures, but when mixed with yogurt, they can trigger serious digestive trouble, especially after 50. Imagine enjoying a spicy curry or fried samosas with yogurt sauce. It may taste delightful, but for your stomach, it's a battle. Spicy ingredients like chili peppers, cayenne, or curry spices stimulate the stomach lining, ramping up acid production and often causing irritation. Yogurt, on the other hand, has a cooling, mucus-forming quality that sends the opposite signal. This clash confuses digestion, leaving you with bloating, excess gas, acid reflux, or that heavy, unsettled feeling. And for some, these symptoms can appear within minutes. Fried foods bring their own challenge. Think of French fries, fried chicken, or samosas. Most are cooked in processed oils high in unhealthy fats that are already tough for the body to digest. When you add creamy yogurt on top, the meal becomes excessively heavy, lingering in the stomach for hours. The result? Bloating, sluggishness, and sometimes even inflammation that shows up as joint stiffness or fatigue. For older adults whose metabolism naturally slows with age, these effects are often felt more strongly. Spicy and fried foods also fuel inflammation over time. While yogurt's cooling nature might seem like a natural balance, the truth is that this pairing often magnifies digestive strain instead of easing it. That's especially concerning for older adults already coping with arthritis or metabolic syndrome. Take Gloria, a 65-year-old home cook who cherished her Friday ritual of fried samosas with mint yogurt dip. The flavors were delightful, but she always woke up the next morning foggy, weighed down, and drained of energy. Once she separated the two, enjoying yogurt in the afternoon with a sprinkle of granola and saving her samosas for another meal, everything changed. The very next week, she told me, "I didn't just feel better, I felt younger, with energy to start my day." So what are the better choices? Pair yogurt with foods that support its natural benefits. Fresh herbs like mint, dill, or cilantro can turn it into a light, digestion-friendly dip or spread. Vegetables are another excellent match, keeping the stomach comfortable and the body energized. Pairing yogurt with steamed or roasted vegetables like zucchini, carrots, or sweet potatoes creates a balanced, nutrient-rich meal. And if you enjoy spicy or fried foods, it's best to have them in moderation and at a different time, perhaps yogurt at breakfast or as a snack, then save those heavier dishes for lunch or dinner. By being mindful of timing, you can savor yogurt's creamy texture and health benefits without sacrificing comfort. So far, we've uncovered the foods to avoid with yogurt to prevent digestive distress. Now, let's turn to the foods that work in perfect harmony with it. These pairings not only enhance yogurt's gut-supporting power, but also leave you feeling nourished, energized, and balanced. This is especially important for those over 50, as the right combinations are gentle, soothing, and supportive for a digestive system that may need extra care. With the right companions, even a simple bowl of yogurt can become a true powerhouse of nutrition and comfort. Let's begin with the first. Cooked apples with cinnamon. This soothing, gut-friendly duo offers warmth, flavor, and easy digestion. While raw fruits and vegetables are often praised as the gold standard, they aren't always the best option as we age. For many over 50, raw produce can trigger bloating, gas, or discomfort, something a little cooking can help avoid. That's where cooked apples with cinnamon shine, a warm, comforting, and digestion-friendly pairing that works beautifully with yogurt. This simple combination is not only delicious, but also a nutritional powerhouse, delivering fiber, prebiotics, and anti-inflammatory compounds that support gut health and overall wellness. Why does it work so well? Apples are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and especially pectin, a soluble fiber that acts as a prebiotic. Pectin feeds the beneficial gut bacteria introduced by yogurt's probiotics, creating a thriving environment for your microbiome. The result is smoother digestion and better nutrient absorption. But raw apples can sometimes be tough on sensitive stomachs. Their firm texture, coarse skin, and cold temperature may slow digestion or trigger discomfort, especially in older adults who deal with bloating or irregularity. Cooking apples changes all that, softening the fibers and making the fruit easier to digest and absorb. Simmer them until tender, and you have a gentle, nourishing base. Then add a sprinkle of cinnamon, and the pairing rises to another level. Cinnamon isn't just a cozy spice, it has natural anti-inflammatory effects, helps regulate blood sugar, and even supports gentle digestive movement. This makes it especially valuable for those managing pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or age-related metabolic changes. Together, cooked apples and cinnamon create a soothing, gut-friendly foundation that perfectly complements yogurt's creamy texture and probiotic benefits. Beyond the science, this pairing carries an emotional weight. The aroma of apples simmering with cinnamon can instantly transport you back to your grandmother's kitchen, a crisp autumn evening, or a holiday gathering filled with warmth and love. It doesn't just nourish the body, It soothes the soul, offering comfort in a world that often feels rushed and chaotic. Food has a way of connecting us to memories, and this simple dish holds that power. Take Diane, a 71-year-old viewer who shared her story with me. She loved yogurt with fresh berries, but as she grew older, it often left her bloated and uncomfortable. On my advice, she tried stirring warm, cinnamon-spiced stewed apples into her morning yogurt instead. Within a week, Diane noticed a remarkable shift. Her bloating disappeared, her energy soared, and she described feeling lighter both physically and emotionally. "It's like my body finally said, 'Thank you,'" she told me. Her experience reminds us that small, intentional changes can lead to profound results when we listen to what our bodies truly need, and preparing this dish at home couldn't be simpler. Start with 1 or 2 sweet apples. Fuji, Gala, or Honeycrisp are perfect choices. Peel, core, and cut them into small chunks. Place the pieces in a small saucepan with just a splash of water, about 2 tablespoons, and cover the pot. Simmer the apples on low heat for 8 to 12 minutes, stirring occasionally, until they're soft and can be pierced easily with a fork. Add about a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, or more if you prefer, and stir gently. Let the mixture cool slightly before adding it to your yogurt. This way, the live probiotics stay intact. For the best results, choose plain, unsweetened, full-fat or Greek yogurt, since its healthy fats enhance satiety and nutrient absorption. This dish is wonderfully versatile. It can be enjoyed as a light breakfast, a mid-afternoon snack, or even a gentle dessert after dinner. You can also prepare a larger batch, store it in the fridge for up to 5 days, and scoop out a portion whenever you need a quick, gut-friendly option. The end result is creamy, warming, and perfectly balanced. A combination that supports digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and feels like a comforting hug in a bowl. If you're still with me and finding these insights helpful, comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Number 2. Ground flax seeds and chia seeds. Tiny in size, yet powerful allies for gut health. These small seeds are nutritional powerhouses, packed with fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants that strengthen digestion, heart health, and overall vitality. For those over 50, they're an ideal addition to yogurt, offering a simple but effective way to boost gut function and address age-related challenges. Flax seeds, for example, are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, known for their strong anti-inflammatory benefits. Since chronic gut inflammation often triggers bloating, constipation, or discomfort, omega-3s help calm irritation, protect the gut lining, and promote smoother digestion. Flax seeds also contain soluble fiber, which adds bulk to stool and encourages regular bowel movements, something many older adults find especially helpful. On top of that, they're rich in lignans, unique antioxidants that support hormonal balance and may help guard against heart disease and certain cancers. Chia seeds bring their own special benefits. When combined with liquid like yogurt or water, they swell into a soft, gel-like texture that gently coats the digestive tract. This gel works almost like a natural lubricant, easing waste movement and relieving constipation. Chia seeds are also rich in fiber, plant-based protein, and key minerals like calcium and magnesium, which support strong bones, healthy muscles, and steady energy. Both flax and chia are naturally gluten-free, low in sugar, and gentle on the stomach, making them a safe, versatile choice for anyone seeking better digestion and long-term wellness. When you add ground flax or chia seeds to yogurt, you're not just boosting fiber, you're creating the perfect environment for probiotics to thrive. These beneficial bacteria rely on prebiotic fibers from flax and chia to stay active and effective. The result is a true digestive superfood, helping regulate bowel movements, reduce inflammation, and support long-term gut health. Take the story of Thomas, a 68-year-old viewer who had struggled with gut issues for years. On my advice, he started adding a teaspoon of ground flax seeds to his evening yogurt as a light dessert. Within just 3 days, the bloating eased. His digestion became more regular, and to his surprise, he also felt sharper and more focused during the day. Could something as simple as a spoonful of seeds really make that much difference? His experience proves it can. The lesson here is that small, consistent changes often lead to remarkable improvements, not just in digestion, but in overall well-being. Preparing this combination is simple and affordable. Always choose ground flax seeds, since whole seeds can pass through the body without being absorbed. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of ground flax or chia seeds to a small bowl of plain, unsweetened yogurt. Stir well and let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes so the seeds can soften and blend with the creamy yogurt. For a touch of flavor, sprinkle in a little cinnamon or add a drizzle of raw honey, keeping it light to avoid unnecessary spikes in blood sugar. For an easy make-ahead option, try preparing a yogurt seed parfait the night before. Simply stir the seeds into your yogurt, add a splash of almond milk if you like a thinner texture, and refrigerate overnight. By morning, you'll have a thick, pudding-like treat that's both delicious and gentle on digestion. Remember to store ground flax seeds in the fridge to keep them fresh, while chia seeds can be kept in a cool, dry place since they're naturally shelf-stable. This pairing proves that powerful nutrition doesn't need to be complicated or costly. With just a spoon, a bowl, and a few minutes, you can give your body fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants that support not only your gut, but also your heart, brain, and even your mood. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can bring such big rewards? It's a small act of daily self-care that pays off in a big way. If you're still here and finding value in these insights, comment number 3 below to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so and turn on the bell so you never miss new videos. Your support allows us to keep creating helpful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on to the third powerful pairing: cooked or soaked oats. A truly comforting companion for yogurt and digestion. When you think of comfort food, something warm, nourishing, and deeply satisfying, oats are often the first that come to mind. For generations, they've been a kitchen staple, loved for being affordable, versatile, and packed with nutrients that promote long-term health. What many don't realize is that oats and yogurt make an exceptional team, especially for older adults seeking a meal that's gentle on digestion, nourishing, and familiar. This pairing blends the prebiotic power of oats with the probiotic benefits of yogurt, creating a dynamic duo that supports gut health, stabilizes energy, and feels like home. Why does it work so well? Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a unique soluble fiber known for lowering cholesterol, balancing blood sugar, and strengthening immune function. These benefits are especially valuable for those over 50, addressing common concerns like heart health and metabolic balance. Even more importantly, oats act as a prebiotic, providing fuel for the good bacteria in your gut. Paired with yogurt's probiotics, they form a symbiotic relationship that enhances digestion, reduces bloating, and strengthens the microbiome. But here's the key: preparation matters. Raw, dry oats can be harsh on sensitive stomachs, often causing bloating or discomfort. Cooking or soaking oats softens their texture and unlocks nutrients, making them easier to digest. Cooked oats with water or milk turn warm and creamy, the perfect base for yogurt's tangy richness. Soaked oats, like overnight oats, are just as digestible and offer a convenient no-cook option. Take Evelyn's story. At 73, she had fond memories of enjoying oats, but stopped when they began causing bloating. When I asked how she prepared them, she admitted she'd been using instant oats with cold milk, a recipe almost guaranteed to upset digestion. I suggested Evelyn try gently cooked oats, mixed with plain yogurt, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a spoonful of stewed apples. Just 2 weeks later, she called me with delight. Her bloating had vanished, her energy returned, and her mind felt clearer. "It's like I rediscovered an old friend," she told me. Her story shows how a small change in preparation can turn a simple food into a healing ally. For cooked oats, combine a quarter cup of rolled oats with half a cup of water or milk, dairy or plant-based, in a small saucepan. Cook over medium heat for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring until soft and creamy. Let them cool slightly, then stir in 2 to 3 tablespoons of plain yogurt for a smooth, satisfying texture. Overnight oats are another gentle option. Mix a quarter cup of rolled oats with equal parts yogurt and liquid, then cover and refrigerate overnight. By morning, the oats soften into a pudding-like consistency that's both comforting and easy to digest. You can customize either version with gut-friendly toppings like a dash of cinnamon, a teaspoon of ground flax seeds, or a spoonful of stewed fruit. These simple additions boost flavor and nutrition without straining the digestive system. Whether cooked or soaked, oats with yogurt create a meal rich in prebiotics, fiber, and lasting energy. A perfect start to the day, or a soothing evening snack. Before closing, let's pause, not to instruct, but to connect. Food is more than fuel. It's comfort, memory, and a bond that ties us to our past and to one another. Yet, as the years pass, our relationship with food often shifts. What once nourished us may now cause discomfort, and that change can feel discouraging. If you've ever eaten something healthy only to end up feeling worse, know this: you're not alone, and you're not at fault. Our bodies evolve, and with that change comes an invitation to adapt, guided not by loss, but by wisdom. That's why today we've taken time to look closely at yogurt. This simple, humble food can be a cornerstone of digestive health, if paired with care. We've talked about 3 foods to avoid: citrus fruits and melons that disrupt digestion, heavy proteins that burden the stomach, and spicy or fried foods that upset balance. More importantly, we've highlighted 3 nourishing pairings that truly work with your body. Cooked apples with cinnamon, offering warmth, prebiotics, and anti-inflammatory support. Ground flax or chia seeds, delivering fiber, omega-3s, and a gentle cleansing effect that promotes regularity and wellness. Cooked or soaked oats bring not only prebiotics and steady energy, but also a sense of timeless comfort, strengthening your gut microbiome with every spoonful. These aren't just nutrition tips. They're gentle reminders to listen to your body, honor its needs, and rediscover the joy in food. Imagine stepping into your kitchen tomorrow with a sense of calm and empowerment, knowing that what you prepare is truly working for your health. You deserve to feel vibrant, to savor every meal, and to trust that your food is nourishing you from the inside out. If this message touched you, lifted your spirits, or sparked a new idea, why not share it with someone you care about? A friend, a sibling, or even a neighbor who's been quietly struggling with digestion may find hope in something as simple as a bowl of yogurt. Together, we can share the gift of knowledge and the promise of feeling well, one step at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me today, my dear friends. I hope this journey through the do's and don'ts of yogurt pairings has left you feeling encouraged and inspired to make mindful choices for your health. So tell me, what stood out to you most? Was it the reminder to avoid citrus with yogurt, or the idea of adding warm cinnamon apples to your morning bowl? Whatever it may be, I'd love for you to share one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice in the comments below. Your story could be the very thing that inspires someone else in our community. Here's to small, intentional changes that bring big, lasting results. Wishing you health, happiness, and peace. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Healthy Aging Blueprint.